Okay, I actually had a request to do a video about different books that I recommend that people should have, and the first one I'm going to show you is basically a complete idiot's guide to solar power for your home. Okay, so you can take this book and it's got a lot of information about solar power, for how to set it up in your home, on the grid, off the grid, and it gives you all the basic information that you need to have. It's a good thing to have because if the grid ever goes down, it's good to be independent of the grid and have your own power source. I really recommend that you get something. You don't have to get this version, but get something about solar power, the ins and outs, and how to do it. Okay, so that's one thing. What I also got, now this is for people that have property off the grid or already, or in the woods or whatnot. This is how to build a log cabin, and actually relatively cheap. This says for $3,000. You're going to do a lot of the work yourself, but it gives you all the basics inside of what you need to use. And I actually got this off of the internet. I believe it was eBay that I bought this book. Okay. Another book that I would recommend if you're going to be doing a lot of this work yourself, this is Foundation and Concrete Work. Again, a lot of basic information, a lot of stuff that would seem like, well, why do I need to know this? This is information that you have. If anything goes wrong, power is knowledge. Having the information that you need to have to survive, to rebuild, is a good thing to have. Now, this is a book that I very highly recommend that people get. It's called Camping and Wilderness Survival by Paul Tarwell. This is, I'll give you a good shot of that. It gives you a complete encyclopedia of how to live in the outdoors, how to do first aid. Also, if you're in cold weather, warm weather, what part of the United States you're in. It's a lot of, to give you an idea here, if you look at the illustrations, it's a very, very complete guide. Edible plants. A lot of the things that you're going to need to know if something bad were to happen. This is a book that I very, very highly recommend. I got this at Barnes & Nobles. Okay. There's a couple other books that I picked up at Barnes & Nobles. Again, this is a complete guide to traditional skills. It's called Back to the Basics. This is the 3rd edition, and basically what this is going to tell you in here, it's going to tell you how to skin a rabbit, churn butter, tan leather, make natural cosmetic, butcher livestock, craft furniture, spin wool, plant a kitchen garden, beekeeping, beer making, design a home, shear sheep, make candles, make a barn, can, pickle, and preserve, cook over a wood fire, weave a rug, make cheese, build a log cabin, milk cows, graft trees, raise chickens, dry clothes, or dye cloth. I'm sorry, I'm going blank here. But it's an absolutely good book. A lot of different information, especially, you know, what to grow where and all that. Again, I got that at Barnes & Nobles. Another one, again, along the same thing, is homesteading. Okay, you can do this in your home, wherever you live, in the city, whatever. And this here, it's a lot of the stuff is making herbal teas, preparing for a natural disaster, alternative stress massage and herbal medicine, knitting a hat, keeping chickens, you know, harness the wind, solar, hydro, and geothermal energy, making paper, binding a book. You know, there's make cheese, butter, yogurt, and ice cream. Make a dehydrator. Plant a flower garden. A lot of different information in these books. And again, my main purpose of this video is to just give you some basic ideas. If you have the books in place, you don't have to read them right then and there, but you can get a lot of information and a lot of knowledge from the books. And if something happens, which I truly believe something will happen, information is power. If you have these books on hand already and something happens, you have a really good guide to how to get back to the basics, how to survive. Other things that I would recommend are tactical books on military, you know, how to protect yourself, hand-to-hand combat. A lot of information in those type of books as well. Being able to protect your family, protect the stuff that you have, and you never know if you're in a hand-to-hand combat situation. It's good to have basic knowledge of that. First aid. having, you know, that information. I mean, I have that information in these books here, but, you know, just even a book completely on first aid, you know, how to fix a broken bone, you know, a cut, whatever. A lot of great information. And again, this is, like I said, just an idea, but like I said, the one that I recommend, if you don't buy any other book, get this one. And if you get a good shot of the cover there, a tremendous amount of information in this book. It's something that if you have a bug out bag, you know, and it's a fairly heavy book, and it's, I'll tell you how many pages it is. It's over 1,000 pages in this book, okay? But the information that's in this book may save your life, and I think that that's more important than anything else, okay? So that's it for tonight. Thank you very much, and I appreciate your time.